Alright, everyone. This is Andrew again. Hello. Feeling really compelled to make a video right now, out of the blue. I was just kind of thinking. Let's see, today is April the 16th, 2019. Um, I believe like it was yesterday, was it, that we have this burning of the Church of Notre Dame in France. It's a 850-year-old cathedral in France, and it's kind of one of those moments in history, one of those images, kind of like the Hindenburg or Pearl Harbor, 9/11, those sorts of things. Something really horrible and that is changing history, and it feels like a sign of the times. And as someone that's a part of this Great Awakening process, I think this is going to be an opening in reality for a lot of people, and it gives the potential of a lot of new people coming to this process of the Great Awakening. Because I think in the coming days and week or so, we're going to have to start asking ourselves, people are going to start asking, how did this happen? And there's going to be a lot of people, the people that are going to stay asleep and not pay attention. They'll just say it's clearly an accident. The BBC will say it's an accident. What are you, a conspiracy theorist? It's an accident. But I think if we start showing people the historic data of what's happening in France, as far as desecrations of churches, um, and this is a symptom of a really huge problem Europe has been having in the post 9/11 world, which of course is honestly the biggest turning point in history right now. I think it's the most relevant event for what's going on right now and where we're going with everything. Um, Anyways, I don't want to. You can't really say what it is. You have to let people come to their own conclusions. But if you look at the data for I think it's like the 850th church vandalization, in the last year there were 8 church fires in the last week. I'm not making any conclusions. I'm just merely noting the facts. And if you follow people like Tim Pool, who is one of these citizen journalists and a really critical part of this Great Awakening process, in their work going to places like Sweden and France, who have been having the same societal problems, the rampant gang violence in Sweden. They have no-go zones. They're places where the police won't go to protect you, and it's very dangerous to go. Mm, and and so yeah, I find myself not really being able to talk about it in specifically, but if I'm making myself clear enough, there's a huge gaping portal in reality where people can look at this historic church being burned to the ground, uh, what that might symbolize. You know, maybe not. It's irrelevant, honestly, to the secular mind, because this is history being erased. And it's sad. It's very sad. It's emotional. And because of that emotion, they have the potential to see all of these other, you know, facts of reality that are happening in Europe, uh, you know, and how that could translate to our reality in America. you know, I don't think it's a coincidence that this whole, share conversation, the share seeing the light on Twitter about sanctuary cities, not making, drawing any conclusions or anything, but I don't think it's a coincidence that people are like, we don't want those problems in our cities. Don't just come and dump trunk loads. Don't leave them all here. It's unsustainable, obviously. Um, so yeah, I think the burning down of this church in France, in Paris, I believe. I think it's a portal to the Great Awakening, and let me know what you guys think about that, because we have a real opportunity to bring to light some really awful sides of our society. Um, as far as rape and murder and vandalism and violence, and you have other nefarious elements as well. So, anyways, let me know what you think about this in the comments, and subscribe and like, and share your memes with me, and you know let's make this portal in reality as big as we can, because you know there's just been so many opportunities. It's going to be, there's just no way they can stop it. There's no way you can hide reality for this long and think that's sustainable. So let me know what you think. I'm going to sign off now. All right, thanks.